welcome to What is Your Book Story? This is a show where we follow influential authors. We give them an opportunity to tell their story and the story behind the story. Today I am with the controversial book. People are talking about this book everywhere. Plastic Man, Plastic Man, Plastic Man. You know, on Facebook and say, do you know about this Plastic Man? There's this book about Plastic Man. But today, my viewers, you are lucky because I am with the famous, influential Portia Nomasondo Zwane. Sis Portia, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yo, you've caused something on social media. Everyone is talking about this Plastic Man. Tell us about what is Plastic Man before we go any further? What is Plastic Man?
Plastic Man is the person that everyone thinks they are, and at times you find that you are not that person. It is the person that you have not yet come to terms with and accepted as a part of you, but that person actually exists in you. But you only see that person when you see it in other people, so you don't see it in yourself.
So it's a person. Do you have a plastic man?
Everyone has got a plastic man.
So when did you discover your own plastic man?
Fortunately for me, this plastic man I came in touch with in my own journey when looking for this thing called love out there. So I was looking for love everywhere else. And when I actually thought that I've received or I've found the person who really loves me or understands me, I actually discovered that I actually found myself because I was disconnected so much with the person, with me, and I was just walking around with this perception of me. So as I was going through this journey, then I discovered that no, man, I thought I was this, but actually it looks like this is me.
Yeah, and when I was going through your book, there's a portion where you said, okay, it's here on the who you are looking for is also looking for you. Can you elaborate on that? Because for me, it's like, who am I looking for is looking for me, then why am I looking for that person? So can you elaborate on that?
Yes, exactly that. The reason you are looking for this person is because you have not identified with that person within yourself. So you go all over looking for this person and this thing everywhere, but only to find that this person already exists in you. What was happening is that there was just this disconnection between you and who you think you are.
Okay, so just when we are still under Plastic Man, do you think it is important for people to go out, look for their Plastic Man, or they will find their Plastic Man accidentally?
Whether you go out accidentally or you go out intentionally, the thing is the experiences that you are having in life, they are calling you to look into your own plastic man in any way.
Can you give us an example?
Okay. An example is I'm looking for somebody who's got these type of qualities. And I believe in myself. I'll make an example. I want somebody who's got a car, or somebody who's got a house, somebody who's got 1, 2, 3, and is a provider, and all these other beautiful things that we write. But what actually is happening is those are the things that you as a person need and want from yourself. Because even when you do get them outside, if they don't come from your heart, from you to you, you don't actually at most times understand and receive them in a good way. So you don't identify with those things because you don't see them in you.
Yeah. So when you are writing this book, okay, the title, because I think that's what caused controversy to people. Plastic Man, how did you come to this title?
This is so funny because when I was writing this book, I was not thinking of the plastic man. When I was writing the book, I was just relating my story from where things began, according to as things were unfolding to me. And you know what is fun is that this plastic man actually it came in a dream. It was as I was sitting in it, I was in a dream, and I saw this plastic man who I was looking at the beauty of the night, actually. So this plastic man was somebody who tried to go to my mother. I don't know what he was doing, but I just saw somebody walking to my mother's side of the bed, to my mother's side. And to me, that actually made me think the three things. It's either this person is going to strangle my mother is going to die, and I started creating all these things in my mind. But what has happened is this plastic man actually made me to lose focus on what the beauty that I was sitting and looking at the time. So I focused on what came as a distraction at that time. So that is how I came across. Then as I was, we went through the book, because this is the what is in us and what needs to come out. That is when the publisher as well actually pointed it out, that, you know what, but the plastic man is the first thing that comes to mind when I actually read your book, and it's there.
And I've heard about the Love Academy. Is it the name of your organization?
Yes.
The Love Academy. And how does it come together, the Love Academy and the Plastic Man?
Okay. What we do in the Love Academy, we actually help people identify their whole being.
Okay.
Both their negative person and their good person. Because what happens in life is we have been taught, and this is what we do, we only focus on the good side of us. But what we have lost touch with is understanding that even the other side that we regard as bad side of us, it's also a good part of us. We are complete as a person. You've got a negative side, you've also got a positive side. And the experiences that you come across in life, they force you to come in touch with both the persons that you are. So now, in how the Plastic Man then fits into the Love Academy, because on the Love Academy, what we are saying is you need to understand, we teach people to understand that love is not something that is out there, but love is something that you are, that you come from you to and you express it to other people. So whatever that you are expressing, it has got to come from you. So where is the Plastic Man then? The Plastic Man is that person where you think you don't identify with yourself.
Okay, can you give us an example where one person was experiencing the Plastic Man experience, but he or she was not aware of that?
Okay.
And how did you help her as a coach or him as a coach to identify?
There's a couple that came through, and when they came through, it was actually the lady who said she wants me to help them, both her and the partner, but her greatest challenge about her partner is that the partner procrastinates about a whole lot of things. As a result, this thing is frustrating him. So I said to her, you know what, this is good that we are going to, because our coaching, we focus on individuals in as much as we're doing it at the same time, but everyone is walking their own journey, depending on what we need to be looking at. Now, what is interesting that she came to tell me after, I think, the 4 weeks, she says to me, you know what, I came here thinking this guy is a procrastinator, and I did not identify that with myself. That is because procrastination, according in my life, I was using it as a research, and I termed it a different name. I'm doing a research, I'm planning, and all these names. But in actual effect, it is the same thing. What he's seeing in him and is frustrating her about him is exactly what is in her, but she has not yet identified with herself.
Okay,
so in her, procrastination is a different term. It's planning. But in actual effect, the very same things that she's busy planning about are the things that she's procrastinating about.
Okay, and after the coaching session, did she realize that there's nothing wrong with the guy, or what was the conclusion?
The conclusion was she just had this is the thing that a lot of people we do not understand. With anything that you identify in another person as wrong or even as right, it is just a part of you. It's another part of you that is there within you. Now, in most cases, we get excited when we see other people and we can identify ourselves with it. But if it's something that we term negative, then we don't like it. So what we need to do in the coaching sessions, I actually help a person identify with the part that she says is not right and see why it is also good for them. as wrong as she think it is.
You're confusing people.
And she said to me, hey, I always thought I always thought I'm this best person on this earth. I don't have issues. But as we were doing these coaching sessions, I realized how many issues I've got within myself that I was actually not. Hence, we're saying the plastic man is this person that you have not identified yourself with.
Yeah, you see, even now, I'm starting to get clarity about this plastic man. But the part of me says this thing is important, but I don't understand how it's important. But I've been following you on Facebook and on social media, and I understand there's an event that is coming. So can you share with us, like, what is it give us the breakdown of the events that you are doing and the work that you are doing as a coach and the organization, and so that we have a clarity of who you are.
Okay, the particular event that is going to it's called Relationship Matters with Nomasondo, Zwane. So they will deal with these burning issues. These things that I say they're burning about my husband, or these things are irritating me, or you, or about your partner. So that is where we are dealing with those things. And on the session itself is also to make the people that are there to be aware that in as much as this thing, it may look like it's a bad thing that is happening, actually what is happening, you are the one looking for the answers on the very same thing for yourself and not for this person. For example, there's a lady who came, she says to me, my partner says I don't respect her. I don't respect him. So the question was, what is respect to you? Not according to him, but to you, what is respect? When you say you are being respectful or somebody respects you, what is it? She could not answer. She says she doesn't know. Then I said, but how do you know then that you are respecting your partner if you can't identify with yourself as to what the respect is to you? Because what respect is to me and what respect is to you, it's two different things. But what needs to happen, I need to identify with my way what I say I call respect, so that if I'm giving it and I'm doing it, I'll be able to see it that it is happening. But actually what was happening is the partner was just reflecting to her a question that she has within herself that she needs answers to. But he's bringing it to her attention in a form of a complaint, because that's what we do. Naturally, we complain about the things that we want.
Okay, and then how do you run your events? It's a one-day event, it's a week, 3 days, and
it's a one-day event, and we tackle a specific topic. Like the next session that's going to be in April, we're going to be talking about why you are not getting the things that you want in your relationship, in terms of what you are communicating to your partner. Because a lot of people are saying, whenever I say, he just doesn't listen, or whatever that I ask of her, she does not do it, for whatever there is. Now we're going to be speaking about why you are not receiving the things that you are communicating, or what is it that you are communicating and your partner is receiving from you that is making you not to receive the things that you want.
So do you usually invite couples or even a single?
Anyone, because that's the thing. There's a guy who said to me he does not need a relationship coaching because he's not in a relationship. That's what he said. But the thing is, you are in a relationship, whether you've got somebody you love or not, because a relationship has got nothing to do with only the person that you are. A relationship is how you relate with yourself and with everything else around you. So you cannot say you are not in a relationship unless if you want to specify that I'm not in a love relationship.
Okay. You're doing so many things. How do you make money?
Okay. I do one-on-one coaching, of which that's a service on its own. Okay. I also do group coaching where I go and visit. If it's a group of ladies, they want a specific topic, or men, or a group of mixed. And then I also go there. I charge for that. I also do events where I do seminars like those monthly ones, or in every 3 months. And I also do, actually we're going to be starting doing for the couples, a boot camp type of a thing for a weekend for a couple, because it's very important that we start listening and speaking the same language within a relationship.
And then how do people get hold of the Plastic Man?
The Plastic Man, they can order the book. At the moment, the book is available, and then in the couple of weeks, it's going to be also be available online. But at the moment, you can just say request a copy, and then we'll post it through to you if you are not around Gauteng.
Okay. And I'm going to put you on the spot. I need you to look at this camera, and then I'm going to give you a scenario.
You don't say what
Yes.
you look at the camera.
Okay.
Say,
And
let
then,
the viewers say,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
something, yeah. Pick up and then I want to put you next to
Okay. I want to put you on the spot. I want you to share you with my viewers.
That goes against that because I had chosen
Okay. I want to put you on the spot. I want you to share with me, share with my viewers. I'll give you a scenario. There's this guy. This guy is broke. And is in love with this girl. He's afraid to approach this girl because he sees himself as a loser and all of those things. As a relationship coach, can you please coach this guy?
Okay. The first thing is first. Who said you are broke? What is being broke to you? Because that's you cannot say being broke, I am broke, and what does it mean? Does it mean I do not have the money, or I do not have the things, or what? When you identify with being broke, what are you saying? That is the first question. The second question, for the fact that he's seeing in this lady that, okay, I'm not in her league, if I may put it that way, because I don't have such and such. Already there's conditions that you have put for yourself that are saying only if I have this, I can only achieve this. And is that the truth? Because there's many more other people who've got who don't have certain things, but they do have love and are dating far more people, beautiful people, and people that you will think they're not in their league. So is that your truth, or is what you are thinking? Is it something that you were taught, and something that you were led to believe is the truth? So what is your truth, according to you?
So will you tell that guy to go and approach that girl?
Yes, why not? For the fact that he sees himself with her, he should be with her. The only thing that is stopping him to be with her is this Plastic Man, the belief that he is, the perception that he is about himself. That is the only thing that is stopping him.
Yeah. I know my viewers, they want to connect with you now. Can you share with them how can they find you? Share with your social media handles and how they can get hold if they want to book you for their events or if they want to buy the book.
Okay. To connect with me, I'm on Facebook, Nomasondo Portia Zwane, and then I've got a Facebook group called The Love Academy, Facebook page, same name, and then email address portia@theloveacademy.co.za, or connect with us at info@theloveacademy.co.za.
This was the most interesting yet confusing topic for us because we now know there's this man called Plastic Man. But thanks for spending time with us today. I hope you've learned a lot. But for more information, make sure that you subscribe on this channel, Global Conference TV. Thank you very much. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.